Come on, come on, come on.
Here.
Come on, come on. I read it to you
Here.
from this one.
Right
Come
over
on.
that.
Sit down. This is the story about
Bedtime.
Okay, when you go to sleep, this is the story that you will read it so that you will go to sleep faster. The title of the story is On the Farm. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Sit down here. I will read it. Betty the cow had been on Greenfield's farm for as long as anyone could remember. Even Farmer Smith could not say when it was that he brought her back from the market to lead the herd. Where this farm would be without me, I just don't know. She was fond of saying, I'm so important. We all work very hard too. Billy Goat would protest. Okay. But Betty never tired of telling how important she was. Betty was also very nosy, snooping around, trying to see what the other animals were doing, hoping to pass on any gossip to Farmer Smith. And if there was nothing to tell him, she would make things up. I see Mother Horse was laid out of the stables once again this morning. Maybe she's feeling ill. Poor old thing. More work for me, I suppose, doing her job, making sure that fall doesn't wander off. Please on Daisy. It's too hot. I was waiting for the blacksmith to fit my new shoes, cried Mother Horse when Farmer Smith asked her why she was late starting work. Did you forget he was calling today? Betty did say she would remind you. But Betty always had an answer. I can't remember everything, she would say. But she could remember all that she wanted to tell Farmer Smith, whether he wanted to hear it or not. Baba. Let her friend lead the flock this afternoon. Billy Goat ate some pig feed. No? He will eat. Mother Hen slept for hours. Sally the dog cut her paw. She won't be fit for work tomorrow, I'm sure of it. Yes, I will, barked Sally. I only went across the raspberry patch to fetch one of Baba's lambs. But, of course, Betty did not tell the Farmer Smith that. He was very angry to think that Sally had been careless. We must doing something about Betty's tale telling, clucked old Mother Hen. But if we do say anything, bleated Billy should go to Farmer Smith. Maybe said Sally that could be just what we want. Betty was most interested to hear the animals talking so seriously together in the barn. It's hidden in the raspberry patch. Sally the dog was saying nobody will ever find it. Find what? Asked Betty at once. What's in the raspberry patch? Raspberry patch, said Sally. Raspberry patch, echoed Baba, said Billy. What about the raspberry patch? Okay, this now. The next morning, Betty began searching, nosing around the raspberry patch. Determined, what's on the goat? Determined to find whatever was hidden in there. Who's this one? Who's this? Who's this one, Lenore? Where is Betty? Where's Betty? Thunder Farmer Smith, she's late for milking. Oh, Farmer Smith, began Betty. I've been so busy. But he had already stormed off in a temper. See you later. She heard Baba calling to Billy. It's my turn to go to the raspberry patch. See? Not if I get there first, Betty said to herself, determined to get to the raspberry patch before Baba and start searching again. The little bees fancy them having a secret and telling me. Secret and not telling me. But after lots more nosing around, still Betty found nothing. Oh, she burst out. If only I could find but exactly what's hidden. So, off the march to the stables, nobody was there. She went to the barn, but nobody was there either. Everywhere seemed so quiet, except for what sounded like a sudden burst of laughter from behind the hedge. Betty gave the most loud, most furious moo. The raspberry patch. Oh, They've waited until my back was turned so that they could go and get their treasure from the raspberry patch. Off she went. When she reached the raspberry patch, there was nobody there either. Next page. By now, Betty was in a fine old temper, nosing around among the raspberries with even more fury. Then a voice thundered, "Betty, what on earth are you playing? Are you playing at? Please, it's long past milking time again." "Those animals?" said Betty. "They have hidden something there, and I mean to find it." The last thing she expected was for the farmer to throw back his head and laugh, as if he would never be able to stop. See, he's laughing now there. See? Wow. Then they were scared. See? "Come with me and take a look in the duck pond." Huh? He spluttered at last. "First time in my life I have ever seen a pink-nosed cow." See? There's a pink-nosed cow. "Pink-nosed cow," screamed Betty, almost running to keep up with him. "Now you can see what a fine nose you really have," bleated Billy Goat. Loud enough for Farmer Smith to hear just right for being nosy. "Baba, soon see you coming," added Hen. There is a hen also. Can I grab the other one? Poor Betty. The juice from the ripe red raspberries had turned her nose bright pink. She looked so sorry for herself that Farmer Smith began laughing again, and this time all the animals joined. How Betty wished she had never listened to the animals talking about the raspberry patch, but you may be sure that by the time her pink nose faded, pink nose faded, see? She had made up her mind never to be nosy again. Where is the nose of Jessie boy? Where is the nose of Jace? No more. That's the end of the story. Another story that I will read is this one, which is a car, which is the little motor car. Little motor car. It's too much heavy. Maurice, the motor car, had once been the smartest car on the road. Maurice. It's too heavy. Whether it was an outing to the seaside of picnics in the summer, parties, or trips into town in the winter, everyone was always so pleased to see him. But when he began getting rusty and his seats, what's that? It's a bus. Seats started to sag. Oh, that is Maurice. Maurice was sold to a man who mended motorbikes. He kept what he called his bits and pieces on the back seat. Then came the day when the man bought a brand new van. This is the van. "Granddad will be having you, Maurice," he said. Your gears creak and your engine wheezes, but you won't be going far from now on." See, no, what they do? They get it. Maurice tried very hard not to mind too much, but all too soon... Which one? Yeah. But all too soon, the old man could no longer drive him around, and he was dumped in the corner of a scrap yard down the road. Poor Maurice. All he could see were old washing machines. Were not tires. Think of it. There was nothing to do. Nobody talked to. Being out in the rain meant he quickly got razzler than ever. Yeah, look, what happened to the car now? See, a lot of mice going up there and then biting which one they will bite? This chair inside the car. Yeah. See? Now he's sad now. See? Surely old Maurice thought nobody could hate rain more than me, but he was wrong. Maurice was so miserable, cold, and tired, he hardly noticed two little mice paying him a visit. See? Two little mice, they visit the car. They needed to shelter inside for a very special reason. Okay. Yeah. Next page, please. The two little mice were soon busy chewing up bits of paper blown by the wind and tearing strips of rug to weave with some of Maurice's backseat. He didn't mind at all. Maurice soon guessed that something exciting was about to happen. The way the two mice kept chattering and squeaking to each other, he could hardly believe he had so many new friends all at once. See, a lot of friends now. The mice now have friends. See? If a people have a friend, a mice also have a friend. See? Huh? There is a bird. A nest also. Huh? And then there is also a birdie. A birdie there. See? And then this car, Maurice, is too much now happy because a lot of friends now there. And the mice were not the only ones who decided to make their home with Maurice. The moment sharp eyes Mrs. Robin saw the old car, she knew that was where she wanted her nest, with a family of robins singing so sweetly all day and the lively mice scampering around and playing in their nice little home. Maurice decided he had never been happier. Next. Come backward. Okay. Then one morning, everything changed. No bird sang, no mice squeaked and chattered. Surely Maurice thought himself his friends would not have left him so suddenly, but they had. Jay, sit down on your chair here. Give me the chair again. You want to sit on your chair?
No.
No? Okay. Maurice felt so sad. Are you okay there?
Yeah.
He was still trying to think what could have happened when he heard a tiny cry coming from the front seat. It sounded just like a tiny kitten mooing. Oh, this one. Kitten. Yeah, that is the wheel of the car. And then he's sad now again. So that's why he's happy. So that's why mice and the robins left so suddenly, smiled Maurice to himself, knowing how frightened they would be with cats around. As for the kittens, it was plain they loved being with Maurice. When they were not playing together outside, he could hear them purring as they slept underneath the steering wheel. Next one is love. My turn. It's working. The only thing that worried him was the thought of the kittens growing up. Would they leave him then? He wondered, what happened to the car? Yeah. Already they were wandering farther and farther away, Mother Cat as well. The family to which Maurice had once belonged now seemed so far away. It was quiet and shocked to hear footsteps and a voice calling out, "Hey, come here everybody, see who I've found." It's Tabitha. Where's Tabitha? This one? Tabitha. The name is Tabitha. Cried a little girl. Maurice could see her stroking the mother cat's furry head. Yeah, that's you. We told you we've seen her near here, didn't we, Daddy? Robert was sure she'd had her kittens. And I was right, shouted her brother, climbing into Maurice's driving seat. Lucky she found this old car, isn't it great, Amy? Honk, honk. Amy was much too busy sounding the horn. Next. Robert and Amy. Hi now. Robert and Amy played for a long time with Maurice. I can see. He could tell they did not really want to go home, not even when their daddy called. Come along, you two. Tabitha's new family is waiting. We wouldn't mind having the car too. Maurice heard Robert saying his daddy laughed, but what was said next, Maurice didn't know. By the next day, he was so sad, he hardly cared what happened to him. Here's the old... Oh, what's that? Here's the old banger set. Yeah, they get again. Said a voice breaking into Maurice's thoughts. Engine and gearbox outright. Wow, what happened? Yeah, no, they will not get again, yeah? Must be a spare parts job, I reckon. Spare parts? Echoed Maurice. Don't say I'm not to be broken up. But when his tires were levered off one by one, and a crane hauled him high into the air, he knew it must be true. Oh, don't pitch him. Lana, please, it's so hot. see. Maurice shut his eyes tight. It seemed nobody wanted him anymore, but when he opened them again, what do you think? There was loud cheers from the back seat. Good old daddy, he heard Robert shout. He knew we needed a car for the adventure playground. But Amy was far too busy swinging on one Maurice old tire. See? Swing. See, they're swinging there. See? They make a swing. This one, you didn't see? This. She will put the two legs inside the tire. And then there is one rope, this one. And then they will tie in the tree. And then this one, they will use for swing. The swinging. Yeah. Okay, again. Finish now. You want this one again? The story of the witch and the cat?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, 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 oh. Don't pinch your brother, then he will beat you again. Okay, the witch and the cat. Keep quiet now. What's your idea of a witch cat? You don't want no story? Okay. We will now go down. I'm going down now to make food. Okay? This is all the story, and tomorrow again I will again read it. Okay, I will read the one. Yeah?
Okay.
The one you didn't read. How many stories?
One.
One more last?
Wait, let me check.
Let him be. Okay, say bye-bye now.
Bye.
Say thank you for watching.
Bye. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching.